Welcome. In this video I'm going to be taking a look at this Dovaman electric screwdriver. So this is provided to me by the distributor, but they're not compensating me for this video and they're not reviewing it before I post it. If you find this video helpful and you want to purchase one of these, I'll put a link to it in the description, and if you use that link, it helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost anything extra. So here we have the electric screwdriver. It comes with some bits. It looks like we have straight, Phillips, square, hex, and we have some extensions. If we look on the back, we have some more specs. So it has bit storage in the device. It says 53 inch-pounds of torque or 6 Newton meters, LED light, has a 4-volt 2 amp hour lithium-ion battery, rubberized grip, and it charges with USB-C. So let's get this open. Here we have the manual. Let's take a look at it. Now I'm not going to cover everything in here, so you want to read it on your own. Here are the specs. You can pause and read through those. So it has notes on charging it. You plug into a USB port to charge it. It has the interchangeable bits, the bit storage. Yeah, pretty straightforward. So let's pull this out. So it has the bit storage in the end here, so this can slip in. We can rotate it and you can look in the window to see the different bits. So this is the number 2 Phillips here. You can pull that out, press it back in. That will go in the chuck. To operate this, we'll go, let's see, this is drive here. This is reverse. So we have right and left, so this is right hand, left. Okay, pull that out. And we have extensions. So you can put those in, put the bits in the extension. Pretty straightforward if you've ever used a driver. So I'll place this bit back. Let's try charging this. So this charges with USB, so I'll just use a phone charger. This is kind of a fancier one. So I'll plug in there. I'll plug into the driver. So we can see a light on here that is charging. It's charging at 1.4 amps, about 1.5 amps. Now since this is USB, you could charge it up with something like a power bank like this. This is for a phone or other device. Or you could plug it into a car USB port or a computer. Lots of versatility in charging this. So I just wanted to do a quick overview on my bench. I'll let this get charged up and we'll test it out. Okay, I have this all charged up. So I'm going to start with probably a more difficult task. I have some wood here. I have a very small pilot hole drilled and I have a drywall screw. So let's try driving this. So pull this back. We'll get the number 2 Phillips. Place it in here. And we'll drive the screw. Okay, so that's how far it went in. And I'll say this is a very difficult task. That pilot hole was really too small for this screw, so I wouldn't expect it to go all the way in, but I think it made a pretty good effort. Let's try and take it out. If you had a super powerful drill driver, there's a good chance it probably would have broke the head off that. Now I tried oak with a drywall screw, and that's probably one of the worst combinations. But here I have some construction lumber, and I have a GRK screw, has a little split tip on it. And it uses a T15 Torx. Now this did not come with this, but this can take regular 1/4 inch bits. So if you have your own bits, you can use them in here. Now these shorter bits, you could actually replace one that came with this too. But this should go in pretty easily. So while this is not intended to be used as a heavy-duty construction tool, using the right combination of screws and wood, you can use this for some construction projects. So here I have a more ideal case scenario for something like this. I have a Blu-ray player, has screws in it. If I wanted to service this, I can use this to remove the screws. This has a nice speed on it. Then I can put the screws back in with this. We're now out here in my RV, and a tool like this is great for an RV because it's very small, has the bits integrated in it. So I can pull this out and I can go to the square drive. So number 2 square drive. I'll use the extension on this one. And square drives are used a lot for things like hinges. So here I can take these screws out and put them back in. Oftentimes these screws will kind of strip out, so if you had a little glue or maybe a toothpick, you could shove it in the hole before you put the screw back in and it will tighten right back up. And of course when we're done, we can just pull this out, put the bit back. It's ready for the next job. So that's the Dovaman cordless electric screwdriver. I really like the compact size of this. It's very easy to use, has integrated bits. A screwdriver like this would be great For home repair projects, in an RV, or maybe a toolkit in a car, you might already have a more powerful drill driver. You could add this to it so you drill holes with your traditional drill and you drive the screws in with this. So if you're building cabinets, for instance, and you're installing a bunch of hinges, you could use your drill to drill the holes and use this to install the screws. I really like that this charges with USB-C, especially if you had it somewhere in like an RV. You're likely already going to have a charger to charge your phone, so you don't have to carry a big charger with you to charge a power tool. And you can easily also just charge this with a car or power station. So that can make this really lightweight. You can just throw this part in the bag itself, and you may already have a cable that you carry with you. So that's all I'm going to cover in this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.